What are you saying? Look at here. So, children, today we will see exercise 17b. 17a, actually, which is easy one. That is why I am not doing. Okay, I will do. Okay, I will do. Definitely, I will do. Quadrilateral introduction. The previous video you had it, so you just watch it, and then you can easily understand all the questions that I am going to discuss here in exercise 17b. Because 17b is became a nightmare. Most of the students. So that is why it involves all the properties of quadrilaterals. So we will see how to solve each and every question. Every solution I will give you now. Watch here. Right. This is a simple, elementary and easy question. The basic property of parallelogram. ABCD is a given parallelogram. He is asking to find out all the remaining angles. Okay. So angle A is given 50 degrees. Angle A is given 50 degrees. Now we need to find out all the other angles. We know very well opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Opposite angles. Angle A, adjacent angle is B as well as D, which is far away from A, is called opposite angle. So what is opposite angle? Angle C. So directly you can write which is equal to 50 degrees. Reason: opposite angles of parallelogram. Okay, parallelogram I am writing LLGM, no issues at all. Okay, next. So therefore C became 50 degrees. And you know very well adjacent angles are equal to 180 degrees in a parallelogram. Or else in 7th class you studied, so when you draw two parallel lines and two transversals, so which is called co-interior angles, these two sum equal to 180. Okay, so therefore angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degrees because adjacent angles of a parallelogram. Adjacent angles of a parallelogram. I am not writing full statement. You also don't write in exam like that. Okay, you have to write full. So adjacent angles of a parallelogram. Angle A plus angle B equal to 180 degrees. So therefore angle A already given 50 degrees. So angle B we don't know. So we have to substitute angle A value 50 degrees. So angle B is equal to 180 minus 50, that is equal to 130 degrees. 50 you transpose right side and subtract from 180, you will get 130 degrees. Angle B is equal to 130 degrees and angle C also we got it. Now angle B also equal to angle D because opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. It doesn't mean that AC are equal. Not A is equal to every angle. Only angle A, angle C are equal, angle B and angle D are equal. So therefore, angle D is equal to angle B because opposite angles of parallelogram. Okay? Right. Try to understand. I am writing doctor's handwriting. So angle D is equal to 50 degrees. So all the remaining angles we calculated. This is elementary question. You will be given as an objective type question, not a subjective, because very simple question. But one strong recommendation to everybody, the geometrical figures questions, solve the questions there only, in the diagram only. Because if you write theory manner while you are practicing, so it is a little kind of boredom. So try to figure out the values on the diagram only. Okay, not in the textbook. Somewhere you draw somewhere and do it. Okay. Now let us see next question. This fellow has lightly changed the figure. First question he gave other manner. Second question he gave in a different way. Just to change for routine. What we have, ABCD is a parallelogram given. Here, ABCD is a parallelogram. See, while I am reading in a sequential order. A, B, C, D. Okay. Same figure can be read as ADCP. But you have to follow either clockwise or anti-clockwise. It's okay. So angle A is given, angle B, angle C is given. Opposite angles are given, and he is asking to find the x value as well as all the remaining angles. After calculating the x value, you have to find out all the remaining angles. So as just now we have seen in the previous question, opposite angles are equal. Then we know it. So therefore, what we can do? Angle A is equal to angle C. Why angle A equal to angle C? Because opposite angles of a parallelogram. So therefore that statement you have to write. Angle A is equal to angle C or angle C is equal to angle A I am making. Okay? Anyway both are equal. So 3x minus 5 equal to 2x plus 35. Transpose 5 to the right side and 2x to the left side. Okay, because it is a linear equation. So 3x minus 2x equal to 35 plus 5. 3x minus 2x equal to x. X is equal to 40 degrees. Come on, first one is completed. So therefore answer is 40 degrees. Now let us calculate all the remaining angles. Angle x equal to, x value equal to 40 degrees means easy, nicely we can calculate angle A value. Angle A is equal to what is that? 2x plus 35. 2 into x value 40 degrees plus 35 degrees. So 2 into 40, 80, 80 plus 35 equal to 115. Angle A is equal to 115, 115. So no need to calculate angle C. Directly you can write angle C is equal to angle A. Opposite angles of a parallelogram. So angle C also equal to 115 degrees. So A we calculated, C we calculated. Now our job is we need to calculate B. So in the previous question also we seen that adjacent angles of a parallelogram always supplementary, means 180 degrees. Okay. So therefore let us try to find out. Okay. So therefore angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, already A value we calculated just now here. 115 plus angle B is equal to 180 degrees. So transpose 115 to the right side, angle B is equal to 180 minus 115. Again 180, 100 cancel. 80 minus 10, 70, 70 minus 5 equal to 65 degrees. So angle B is equal to 65 degrees. And B and D are opposite angles now, and that too they are equal. Therefore, angle D is equal to angle B. Right statement. Opposite angles of a parallelogram. So therefore, angle D is equal to again 65 degrees. So that's all. A value, B value, C value, D value, all the values we have calculated. Done. Now let us see next question. Now again slowly difficulty will begin from question number 5 onwards. Please adjust. ABCD is a parallelogram given. Okay, but drawing fault. Now always write the given detail, children. ABCD is a parallelogram. And vertex B is extended up to vertex E. Okay, it is extended up to vertex E. And angle CBE equal to given 75 degrees. We need to measure all the remaining angles. Very simple. Quickly let us practice actually. So when you have like this parallelogram, so I told you while you are practicing you have to practice this way. 75. So this will be 180 minus 75 equal to 105. Yes or no? 105 plus 75, 180. Linear phase. This is also 105. And these two are corresponding angles. Actually in lower classes you learned. So 75 degrees. If it is 75, this is also 75. Done. That's it. 75, this is also 75 because corresponding angles. These two lines are parallel. Okay, traveling towards the sky. Okay, 75. So this will be 180 minus 75 equal to 105. Opposite angles are equal. So 75, 105. Done. Okay. But exam we have to write all the statements now. Okay, let us write. Right. Angle ABC. Angle ABC means A and B, A and C. If you start traveling, you will meet at vertex B. So I mean angle ABC, the dotted angle. And angle CBE equal to 180. Why? LP. LP stands for Lingampalla. So LP stands for not Lingampalli. Okay, it is called linear plane. So linear plane equal to 180 degrees. So angle ABC value we don't have. That only we have to find out. So keep angle ABC like that only. Okay. CBE value already given. Okay. 75 degrees, 180. So angle ABC is equal to, okay. Of course actually since it is splitted, so that is why we have to use 3 letters. Look at the, concentrate the middle letter here. Concentrate the middle letter. Okay. Angle ABC is equal to, so 180 minus 75 equal to 105. Done. Angle ABC means this is a 75, this is 105 degrees. So therefore what we can say is, therefore angle D is equal to, means this angle, this angle D. Angle D equal to angle ABC. Why? Opposite angles of parallelogram. Okay. So therefore angle D is equal to angle ABC equal to 105 degrees. Yes or no? So D is equal to 105. Done. Two angles already we have calculated. So this is also 105. But we know that angle A plus angle B, okay, always angle A plus angle D is equal to 180 degrees in a parallelogram. Okay. So angle D is equal to 180 degrees. Why I have taken AD? Because B is splitted. Of course, you have to write in a parallelogram ABCD. Adjacent angles A plus B is equal to 180, like that you have to write. Okay. But already angle B value, I am talking about interior angle of parallelogram. So that already 105 degrees. Angle A plus 105 equal to 180 degrees. So therefore 105 if you transmit, you will get angle A is equal to 75 degrees. Okay. So or else simply you can write angle A is also equal to angle CBE because corresponding angles. Without writing this also you can write that way. No issues at all. But you have to write corresponding angles. Next. When angle A is equal to 75, obviously angle C also 75. So angle C is equal to 75 degrees because again opposite angles of a parallelogram. That's it. So nothing more than that. Clear? Now next question we will see. Okay. So ABCD is a parallelogram in which base is given as AB. AB is given as 8.5 centimeters. Now we need to find out all the other sides. Okay. What is given? Perimeter also given. Now let us see. Perimeter is given 24 centimeters. CM. 24 cm is given. Now let us find out all the remaining. Okay. So we know opposite sides are parallel as well as equal. Not only parallel, both are equal. Okay. And the remaining two sides, let it be x. Okay. So let BC is equal to AD is equal to x centimeters. What does it mean? BC value x centimeters, AC value also AD value also x centimeters, because opposite sides now in a parallelogram opposite sides are equal. Okay, so therefore x plus or else write down full thing. What is that? AB plus BC plus CD plus DA plus equal to 24 centimeters, because perimeter. I think it is not clear. There is a glare. So this is called plus BC plus. AB value already 8.5. Write down. BC value we don't know x. CD value 8.5. Okay. And DA value is equal to x, which is equal to 24. Suddenly, sir, why that nonsense? A very big, this much long. 2 into L plus B also can't we take? So no problem. You can take. But imagine this is a base. This is a breadth, length breadth. Okay, x plus x to x, 8.5, 8.5, 17 equal to 24. 2x equal to 24 minus 17 equal to how much? 7. So 24 minus 17 equal to 7. X equal to 7 by 2. So that is equal to 3.5 centimeters. So therefore what is that? BC value is equal to 3.5 centimeters and AD value also 3.5 centimeters. Done. Silly question. Very simple one. Okay, started. Come on, difficulty started. Now be careful. Okay. ABCD is a rhombus. Given ABCD is a rhombus. So in rhombus we know very well all the sides are equal. This is a routine, not routine in rhombus. Every time nicely we'll draw like a square, not that rhombus. Okay, this is a different rhombus. Okay. Means same properties are same, but figure is different, little different. ABCD is a rhombus. Angle BAC equal to 40 degrees. BAC, B and C, they started together and traveling and they met at vertex A. So this is called angle BAC, which is equal to 40 degrees. Okay. Now we need to find out remaining all the angles mentioned here. All the 5 angles we have to find. Very simple. What is that? Diagonal of a rhombus divides the rhombus into 2 congruent triangles. Congruent means what? This palm, both are equal. Okay, fingers same, equal, no, but a different angle. That's it, nothing there. Okay, now let us see. So this will become 40 degrees because it will become isosceles triangle. AB, BC are equal, no, so opposite angles also equal. Triangle 1, 40, 40, 80. 80 minus 180 minus 180 minus 80 equal to 100 degrees. If it is 100, this is also 100. Finish. Remaining two angles also equal. So this is 40. That is also 40. Finish. But in exam we have to write no motor statement. Let us do. Okay. ABCD is a rhombus. Look at here. Vertex A. I have increased the size. Means you need to look at this part. In between B and C, that is called A. Okay. Now let us find out angle ACB. ACB. This is the first one. We need to find out. We need to find out. Next one is angle ABC. ABC means angle B itself. This is the second one. Roman number 2. Angle ADC. ADC. Roman number 3. And ACD. ACD. Roman number 4. ID. Next CAD. CAD, Roman number 5. Okay, this fellow did not leave even one single also. All the angles we have to calculate. That is what is intended. Nicely he gave different names. Okay, right. So let us calculate the first one. Right here, diagonal AC divides rhombus into two congruent triangles, two congruent isosceles triangles. Okay, and there are different approaches, but I am going for isosceles triangle. So therefore, so what we can say, angle ACB is equal to, okay, angle ACB is equal to angle, given angle BAC. Okay, BAC. So because ABC is an isosceles triangle, so therefore angle ABC is equal to 40 degrees. Finished. Done. Now second one. The first one is completed. I am erasing and writing here 40 degrees. Next angle B. In triangle ABC, okay, sum of angles equal to 180 degrees. That is statement you have to write. Okay. So angle ADC I am writing down. Okay, third one. Okay. So angles of property, sum equal to 180 degrees. So therefore 40 plus angle ABC is equal to 180 degrees. So angle ABC is equal to 180 minus 80 equal to 100 degrees. Done. Okay, add 40 plus 40, 80. Transpose 80 to the right side and subtract, you will get 100 minus 80 equal to 100. Done. Next, angle ADC. So second one also I completed, which is 100. Now you can make a statement. So since AC is dividing the rhombus into two congruent triangles, so therefore angle B also equal to angle D. So that is what I am going to write. Angle ADC. Angle ADC is equal to angle ABC. Why? Because opposite angle of a rhombus. Of course, this come under parallelogram family only. Under parallelogram, you have square, rectangle, rhombus, okay, and parallelogram. All our opposite angles are equal. Remember, okay. Angle ADC is equal to angle ABC. So, because opposite angles of parallelogram. Sorry, parallelogram means rhombus only, because it is also parallelogram. So angle ADC is equal to 100 degrees. Finished. Okay. Remaining two angles we will see. So remaining angles we are going to calculate. We can say in a triangle. Actually, in triangle, what is that? ADC. In triangle ADC. Okay. So that is what angle ACD. Okay, is equal to angle CAD is equal to x degrees, because these two angles are equal. Actually, it is called AC is called angular bisector, because which will bisect means angle A will be split into two equal halves. That is called angular bisector. Okay, not that diagonals bisect each other. Okay, so now we can see x degrees plus x degrees plus angle, what is that? Angle ADC. ADC is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, 2x plus ADC value already we calculated here 100 equal to 180 degrees. So 2x equal to 80 degrees, because 100 you subtract, you will get 80 only. X equal to 40 degrees. So therefore angle ADC, the fourth one, angle ACD, angle ACD is equal to 40 degrees. Okay, similarly angle CAD also 40 degrees. Now problem number 1. If it is looking like so lengthy, you don't understand anything, you want to be in safe mode, then diagonal AC bisect the divide the rhombus into two congruent triangles, write the statement, and so hence this angle 40, this is also 40, and angle D also 40, that you can make it, no worries at all. Okay, now let us see next question. Right. ABCD is a rectangle given. In rectangle, opposite sides are parallel as well as equal. Okay, and not only that, diagonals bisect each other. Means AC will cut the BD into two equal parts here. BD. Okay, similarly BD will cut AC into two equal parts. That is called bisect each other. Okay, bisect each other. What is the use? So all these sides are equal. I mean, OA length and OD length, OC length and OB length are equal. So if OA length and OD length are equal, so triangle 1 becomes isosceles triangle. What is isosceles triangle? Opposite angles are equal. This angle is opposite to OD, and so this angle is opposite to OA. These two angles are equal. But in the question he is asking to find out this one. What is this one? This angle ODA. ODA means this one. Okay. And next, second one, OCD we have to calculate, this one, these two angles we have to calculate. But nicely you see here it is called linear plane, no? At vertex O, so therefore write ABCD is a rectangle. So at point O, so ACBD are intersecting at point O, that is given details, not my own statement. Okay, so that is nothing but angle AOB plus angle AOD is equal to 180 degrees. So 180 degrees means angle AOB value already given 110. AOD we don't know. AOD means this one. Okay. Angle AOD is equal to 180 minus 180. Angle AOD is equal to 180 minus 110 equal to 70 degrees. Finished. So this will be 70. If it is 70, this will become isosceles triangle. So therefore, in triangle AOD, okay, angle OAD is equal to angle ODA. ODA is equal to X, because opposite angles of a isosceles equal sides. Okay, so I mean angle ODA means this one, angle ODA. Okay, and angle OAD means this one, equal to X degrees. But we know that x plus 70 degrees equal to 180. Where this 70 has come suddenly? 70 already we calculated here. So 2x equal to 180 minus 70 is equal to 110. X is equal to 110 divided by 2 is equal to 55 degrees. So each measure equal to this one equal to 55. So already the first one we calculated just now. So x equal to 55 means this also 55. So therefore angle ODA is equal to 55 degrees. Completed, finished. Next again we need to calculate. At vertex D, this is a right angle, no? This is a right angle. In a rectangle, each angle is 90. So therefore this will be 90 minus 55 equal to how much? 35 degrees, right? Yes or no? If it is 35, this is also 35, because again triangle 2 becomes isosceles triangle. Okay? So that is what I am going to write here. Okay? At vertex D, what is that angle ODA? Angle ODA plus angle ODC is equal to 90 degrees. Means simply vertex D equal to 90. Angle ODC is equal to, already ODA value we have, so 90 minus 55. 90 minus 50, 40 minus 5 equal to 35 degrees. So angle ODC is equal to 35 degrees. So but angle OCD means the second one OCD. Angle OCD is equal to angle ODC. Okay, because because triangle COD is an isosceles triangle, or else OC length equal to OD length. That also you can write OC length equal to OD length. Okay, OC opposite angle is this one 35, OD opposite angle is this one. So therefore angle OCD is equal to 35 degrees. That's it. Nothing difficult. Very simple. Okay. Last question is there. All my family members are getting ready to go out. Okay. I am only eating their time. They will scold at me. First we will see homework question. 8th question. After that last I will explain 7th question. Okay. ABCD is a square. ABCD is a square. Which means all the sides are equal. See, same number I can say different way. If I want to say in a different way, I can say 5 plus 5, I can say 7 plus 3. Similarly, that fellow also given AB length is 3x minus 8 and BC length equal to x plus 6. He is asking find the x value and hence find the side lengths of all the sides. So therefore we know it. So what is that? 3x minus 8 equal to 8x plus 6, because all the sides are equal in a square. ABCD is a square given. Square. So therefore transpose x here, number right side. So 3x minus x equal to 6 plus 8. Okay. So 2x equal to 14. X is equal to 7. Okay. Done. First one is okay. Now next AB length let us calculate. AB length is equal to 3x minus 8. Okay. 3 into 7 minus 8. So 3 7s are 21 minus 8. Okay. So 20 minus 8 equal to 12. 12 plus 1 equal to 13. So 13 centimeters. So therefore all the lengths AB length, BC length, CD length, DA length equal to 13, because all the sides are equal, no? 7 plus 6 equal to 13. Satisfied. The last question, which is a little tough question, we will see that. Okay. Last question. ABCD is a parallelogram and we have 3 angles are given. Okay. All the details you have to write here. Okay.